So you know yesterday how we did this cupboard? Well, I'm thinking now we might tackle these 4 drawers because they look a bit like this. Hey guys, and welcome to this vlog where I continue to declutter this back cupboard right here. Now, if you watched yesterday's vlog where I decluttered this cupboard here, after I filmed that vlog, I looked in the drawers next to it and was reminded of the state that they were in. At the start of this video, I showed you a clip of what one of those drawers looks like. Here's the other 3. Okay, drawer number 1. So this drawer is essentially the drawer that I go for when I'm about to head out. It's got my sunglasses in, potentially one too many sunglasses here, and some bits and pieces that I tend to put in my bags. This is looking like a bit of a mess, and I've got 2 car mixes in here as well. The only way to get into the remaining drawers is to open this cupboard. So I showed you this drawer right at the start of the video. Yeah. Then this is the 3rd drawer, again, in need of help. And then the last drawer, this here is essentially my shredding pile that I haven't shredded, not including yesterday's stuff actually, that has been shredded, but this is old shredding stuff that needs to go. So last October, when I played my first minimalism game and made my get rid of your shit video, I decluttered those drawers then, and I remember thinking to myself that they look quite good. Now admittedly, they've gotten a bit worse over time, but I don't think they were far off that. And I thought that was good. And I remember Kate looked in there once and asked me if I needed all that stuff. And I remember telling her, yes, I definitely needed all that stuff. But in the 8 months since I made that video, I'm not sure that I've used about 80% of the things in there. So today's the day, so let's go take everything out. Okay, I've decided that I'm gonna do this drawer by drawer. So, okay, so this is what this drawer now looks like. I've got 1 umbrella, got 3 pairs of sunglasses. Bear with me, let me explain. These are cycling sunglasses, these are my prescription sunglasses, and these are my regular sunglasses. So I feel like they all have a specific function that I need them for. So this is just a container for keys and miscellaneous bits that I tend to go for before I go out. So that's what I'm going to leave this first drawer as. And then this is what I've discarded from the drawer. A couple of pairs of sunglasses that I'm going to try and sell, and just other bits and pieces that, I mean, I don't know why I have receipts in there. Anyway, second drawer. Oh man. Like this is becoming a bit of a recurring thing that I do, where I basically reminisce with you about old items that I find. But this is a very, very tatty old wallet that I used to use. You can see that there. Just look at the state of it. So this, if you read the brand, is from Quicksilver. I used to work there when I was about 17 or 18, and we used to just get free stuff, and I used this wallet for so long. I was so reluctant to let it go, and as you can see, it's incredibly well loved. But I found it in that second drawer, and the immediate thought that came to me was, why do I still have this? I mean, look at it. But anyway, it was a great wallet and definitely lived a very good life. Thanks, little buddy. Also, I kept a bunch of these black biros, bearing in mind that I haven't used them since probably my university days, purely on the basis that the rubber grip on them made them really easy to swivel on your thumb. That's honestly not a joke, despite the fact that I prefer using other pens. I've just held on to them because of their swivelability. Yeah, anyway, these are gonna go. Okay, so this is what the drawer looks like now. I don't know why I've left this space in the middle. I just started putting things along the back edge and then they crept down the sides as well. I've tried to aim for this to be like a bit of a stationary drawer. Although, as you can see, I've got some things like these are some euros. I've got this scale here that weighs my bag, and I've got some banking bits. So I'm gonna see what the drawer is like below it, and then see if there's anything that I can move between the 2 drawers to make one drawer a stationary drawer and another drawer a miscellaneous drawer. I don't really like miscellaneous drawers because they kind of feel like a bit of a cop-out, but there are just these miscellaneous items that you don't have very many of but still need a home. So yeah, okay, right, on to drawer number 3. Okay, so this is drawer number 3. Oh man. that I found in one of those drawers is a hell of a lot of these black boxes. You might know what they are. They're basically Moo business card boxes for all the different types of business cards that I've gotten over the years, and also all the ones that I've collected over the years as well from people that I've met. I don't need 6 boxes of these, surely, so I'm gonna go through them all and whittle them all down. So this one box, this is all I'm going to keep from all of those other boxes. This just has my current business cards in and hardly anyone else's actually, because I'm probably already connected to those people through Twitter, LinkedIn, email, Instagram, Facebook. Maybe in an old-fashioned style I just have their number. Yeah, this is all I'm going to keep. This is now the third drawer. It is basically my miscellaneous drawer with wax for my walking boots. I've moved my travel stuff into a little basket here to keep them all together. So that includes the euros that I showed you before and the scales. That's my one box of business cards, and then just some other miscellaneous bits like these little gold tags for Christmas, because I know I'm going to use them. It's just that Christmas is like 8 months away. Out of interest though, where does everyone keep like their Christmas stuff, like wrapping paper and tags, where you know you're going to use them, but not for quite a while? Yeah, where do you put your Christmas stuff? And so just to show you, this is now what the second drawer looks like. I've basically put a bunch of pens and stuff in this pencil case to keep them all tidy. And yeah, like I said, I moved the travel stuff into the drawer below. Okay, final drawer. Ah, shredder, it's time for you, isn't it? Okay, so this is my third drawer, which really is just a miscellaneous drawer. It's got old pictures that I don't quite know where to file away. This little scroll, which is all about food that I can't seem to let go of. Pennies that I really need to take to the bank and convert into money that I'm actually going to use. And then this dry cleaning thing, which I'm going to use because I definitely have coats that need dry cleaning, just not yet. So there I've shown you the 3 drawers in particular that needed decluttering. And now what strikes me is that they're all a bit disparate and they kind of just look a bit odd. So I consulted my minimalism guru, who is basically Kate, and I asked her whether she thought it would be a good idea to amalgamate all the drawers together. I think I'm going to try that and see how it looks. I think I've now come up with a configuration that I'm happy with. So let me take you through a tour of the drawers. So first drawer, if you remember, looks like this little method of opening up drawers. This is the second drawer. Originally I wanted to keep this as a bit of a stationery drawer, but it's kind of now become a stationery and a kind of work drawer as well. So I've got my business cards, and I've got my banking stuff and things like that. Third drawer. This is now my miscellaneous drawer, just full of my miscellaneous bits and pieces, but I know where everything is in this drawer. This drawer, in a weird way, kind of makes sense to me now. And then that leaves the final drawer, which is just empty. I think I'll just leave it empty as well. Okay, one final thing to show you, and that is my keep and discard piles. This is my discard pile, all of the stuff in here. I'm going to try and recycle as much of it as possible. So this pile here, this is my to rehome pile, so I'm either going to donate it to friends or sell them. And then this here is my tiny little keep pile, which just needs a new home in my flat. In that discard pile and rehoming pile, I counted 195 items. And then of course there was my one massive shredding pile, which I've just counted as one thing. But what I have counted separately are all of the business cards and the boxes that they came in, because I figured if I was to find a business card by itself and I was to discard that, I would count that as one item. So in total that came to 244 business cards and loyalty cards that were in those boxes as well. And it's weird to think that those drawers were housing so many little items that I just wasn't making use of. So that's it, that's my drawer declutter for this vlog. That miscellaneous drawer still kind of bugs me a bit. And I don't know, am I just being a bit too pedantic and too much of a perfectionist? Let me know in the comments below, do you have a miscellaneous drawer? Do you have miscellaneous items? How do you store them? Where do you store them? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow in a new vlog. Okay, bye.